everybody. My name is Sleepy Rain, or whatever the hell you want to call me. I am your DM for Circus of Dreams tonight. A Homebrew DnD podcast. My pronouns are they, them. And we're going to go through the line of players. They are going to say their name, they're going to say their pronouns, they're going to say who they are playing, and they are going to promote something if they have something they wish to promote. And we are starting with stream layout order. So we are throwing it to one, the only, the Bubbly Tart.
Hello, my name is Bubbly Tarts. A lot of people here will call me Bubbly. My pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Phoebe, the rogue of the party. And things to promote currently? I have commissions open for emotes. If you are a Discord user like myself, you know that you can get funny little custom emotes, and I make them for you. I make funny little guys. They do a little smile. They look very happy and cute. You can pay me to make you little emotes. And a lot of my friends have them.
Can endorse. I have gotten multiple parties from one Bubbly Tarts.
This is true. That is my only thing to promote currently. I am in between several things right now, but you can give me currency if you so choose.
Perfect. Throwing it to one Midnight Blue.
Hi. My name's Midnight Blue. My pronouns are she, her. Promotion. I wish to promote, the concept of not doing New Year's resolutions, because I think they're dumb.
Fair enough.
Valid.
Throwing it to Juno.
Hello. My name is Juno. You can find me Crowva most places, mostly on Instagram. I am also a little bit in between things, but exciting news. I am starting a webcomic soon. The best information to get about that is in my personal Discord server, because it is still very early in pre-production. You can't read it yet. Sorry. I would also promote commissions, except, again, people in my Discord server are feral and scoop them all up. So, they're technically open. I will be releasing slots every, 2 weeks or so, is the plan currently. So if you want a chance to defeat my 7 evil regulars, join my Discord server, and then maybe you can get a commission from me.
I also say check out it's one of the co-writers on that webcomic. I highly suggest that you do follow Juno's stuff and check it out, because I think it's really cool. I'm not biased.
Thank you.
No bias whatsoever.
No, absolutely. I think that's it. Permission to drop Discord link in text chat, or in,
I think...
Permission granted.
I think you should be fine. I don't know if it's a thing where non-mod will break.
Hi there, Renetta. Nice to meet you. Welcome to stream. Dragmac, thank you for the sub. That's for 10 month streak. I'm gonna take a break from the introductions real quick or actually, I'll save it for after the introductions, but, Dreg, I will be telling you what that subscription is going to do to this stream going forward. But next, in the meantime, I am gonna throw it to Tyler.
Hey, chat. It's Tyler. Pronouns are... sure. Whatever I'm feeling for that day. I don't have anything particular to endorse in the way of projects. As is customary, I am playing Guy, as I had the last 2 sessions that we played. But if you're looking for something to go listen to for, I don't know, like an hour, 34 minutes, and 38 seconds. I know that's oddly specific. I'd suggest listening to Your Girlfriend Reads the Roman Empire Wiki ASMR by YouTube user Sora. I accidentally turned this on while I was doing some housework, and I got 38 minutes and 35 seconds in before I started asking if there was something wrong with me.
An impressive length, truly.
There's no jokes here. This isn't a bet. This isn't an elaborate ruse.
It's true. I came in on it.
Hour, 34 minutes and 38 seconds of this girl reading the Roman Empire Wiki in an ASMR tone. It apparently took her 3 days. It's very impressive. Anyways, chat, you guys think I'm cool, right?
I think that's very fun.
I think you're cool. And finally, throwing it to one Biba17.
Hi, I'm B. You can find me at Biba17 or DMB217 places. Things that I'm doing currently. My books in the DM's Guild are in a bundle still. You should go do that. I sure did do all the math last time, and I'm not going to do it again this time because I forgot. However, if you like something a little different, because I talk about my DM's Guild books a lot, I also wrote an indie TTRPG a couple years back. So, like, if you want to go to the DriveThruRPG website or itch.io and find World of Wildevere, you will find a lovely little indie TTRPG system that is super cute and I think still holds up. This is a very fun time if you need a happy little one-shot away from all the combat and violence that plagues these halls.
I own a physical copy.
You do! I had a case over the holidays with someone telling me the funniest story about them getting a physical copy. We'll see if that gets resolved. I own a physical copy that I got signed by all of my friends. But, yeah, I wanted to change it up a little. Wanted to give you something a little different this go-round. So, like, if you're not feeling D&D next time you go game, play some Wildevere. If
But
you're not
I'm
feeling D&D, get the Vega books because they're fun.
But I'm feeling D&D right now, so
I agree.
I have a fun thing to promote real quick. A new thing that, Dreg, thank you for unintentionally being the first person to indulge in this new reward. Basically, as an incentive to help get people to, want to donate money and have that donate money make it feel like it's doing something, we are going to be implementing a new mechanic. I'm calling it the Deck of Dreams. The actual name is the Deck of Wonders by, the words just left my brain. B, you know them.
Gemhammer and Sons.
Thank you, by
Gemhammer
Gemhammer and Sons.
Yeah.
Basically, for either a gifted sub or 500 bits, the equivalent of 5 USD, I will pull a card from that deck. Well, technically B will be pulling it, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. We live, laugh, love in these conditions. A card will be pulled. It is essentially the equivalent to rolling on a wild magic table. Everybody gets one per stream. I'm so sorry, Dregmech. You should not have... I'm gonna refund that because you didn't let me finish my explanation. Because you already paid the money. You only get one per stream. So, you will, I'm gonna reimburse you real quick, sorry.
You're all good. We appreciate your enthusiasm.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. Sorry, I'm just like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
But basically, once per stream, everybody gets one card. So as an example, if I donated a sub, I get a card pull. But later, if B donated 1,000 bits, which is 500 bits, he would still only get one card pull. Because we don't want things to go crazy. I don't need somebody donating $10 and then I have to deal with an insane amount of pulls. If you do not have currency, don't worry. I highly encourage you to continue watching the stream, as another way to get your singular card pull per stream is through the Deck of Dreams reward. It is only 5k points.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. You just gotta watch for a long time.
Which, if you're coming back over session by session, you'll rack that up real quick.
Yep. I'm not gonna complete the rest of these requests. There we go. Just gonna hit complete all, doing stream maintenance real quick.
You are all good.
All good, homie.
And also, we reserve the right to veto a card and just pull the next one, / wait for a couple scenes. If, like, 2 people send in ones per scene, we'll just wait a couple scenes before we do multiple at a time. Just so everyone has their weight and heft.
No, I understand, Dreg. I like I said, I was refunding your points because you already procced it by getting your sub this month. Your monthly sub, that covers you for this one. So you're good, homie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the fact that it didn't go through. I gave it back to you. But we are now gonna get into stream. I am going to change the music.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
See, I shouldn't.
No more funny Fire Emblem music.
Oh no.
We cut back to the school, the party watching in horror as their new friend, as real as she may not be, has just been turned into a doll by this nightmare monster, this stitched up being, just covered in pins and needles. It turns its head towards you all and tilts it inquisitively. I need you all to roll for initiative.
Oh
Let's go.
boy.
Oh boy!
First
Let's
time
go.
using the new dice. Let's see. That's a 3.
Oh, I got a 2. Same
Damn.
hat, homie.
That's
I need
good.
the turn tracker.
Not bad. Not
Oh
bad.
no, I forgot to re-pull up Roll20, not in player mode. I'm so good at this, guys.
You're doing great.
I'm doing so good.
Right.
You're doing so great.
Where the fuck is the time? Oh, there it is. Oh, I have to go onto a map to do this. Alright. There we go. This works. I'm just gonna write it down. We don't need it on stream. Anyway.
Spooky bitch on stream.
Spooky bitch in
on
chat.
stream.
Roll20 is fighting me. So,
Upsetting.
nah, don't worry. It's all good. Alright, we're just gonna go in order. B, what was your initiative?
15.
15. And Midnight?
2.
Bubby.
13.
Juno.
Total 5.
And Tyler.
Total 16.
Alright, I'll now roll for the monster real quick. Monster also got a 13. Bubby, you were the 13, right?
Yes.
What's your dex?
My dex bonus is a +4.
Yeah, you're going before the monster. Let's solve that real quick. So, first is Marshall Guy. There is a horrifying nightmare staring you down. What do you do?
Okay. A little unprepared for this, and a little light in the pockets, but that's okay. I'm a survivalist. This is how we work. Okay, from a non-metagaming perspective, just so I'm figuring out what I'm doing for this turn, anyone else in the party attempt to... are you going to be attempting to throw out a spell or something to that effect that has a save attached to it? I can throw up hacks if need be, otherwise I've got a damaging spell for this turn.
It's up to you, homie. I mean, all of my stuff is either save or suck or smack, so...
Yeah.
True. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw out damage this round, and then if that's not working and we need a little bit more, I would be happy to throw up hacks next round. But that's
good.
okay. I'm gonna go with we're doing Eldritch Blast for this round. Firing up that
Blast.
Eldritch Gobbledygook and rolling that. I'm going to say, just based off of what I'm seeing, I don't think an 11 is going to hit.
An 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna lucky this for a second shot at a roll.
Valid.
Alright. So I like that 16 on initiative. Maybe it might have just been, unfortunate. Ooh! Okay, I'm glad that I did that. That's a natural 20.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
So initially, guy pats himself down really quickly. He's trying to find his good luck charm. It's not on his person, and that terrifies the shit out of him, quite frankly. I'm just kind of emptying out his pockets. All right, let's see what I can do with this. Please show up again when I wake back up. Please show up again when I wake back up. And I am going to roll the damage now for that. Rolling. Alright. And that is going to be 9 points of force damage.
Alrighty. Perfect. And you rolled the 2 with the damage dice, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
rolled crit. One of them was a
Awesome.
1, so...
Sorry, I was just double checking just because I was looking at something else real quick in melee.
No, you're
Alright. Perfect. And is that your turn?
good. Yes, that is my turn.
In between, we're gonna get our first card pull. I rolled to see which player would be the first to pull. Spirit
Oh boy.
no boy.
gets a card.
Fascinating. I can't wait.
I'm gonna do the funny little sound effect that I just queued up.
Oh, that's silly.
That's silly. I
Um,
love that.
So, Spirit, the nearest hostile creature lays an egg.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, there's only one hostile
There's one.
creature. You watch as her body contorts and twists, and from the mouth actually that she has on her chest, it opens, and you watch as this egg, like this Fabergé egg, falls out of it and cracks open on the floor, revealing a tiny doll of Chris. I'm going to add that to the initiative.
Ah!
What the fuck?
This is the nightmare scenario, actually. You thought we were in a nightmare before. No. Now we're in a nightmare. Fuck
Yeah,
this.
it's like a little, like, almost like a Raggedy Ann style plush.
Oh no, not a fucking Raggedy Ann. I know what you're pulling from for that.
I mean, that's what the Amelia doll looked like.
Cries.
Why is being funky? There we go. I'm gonna roll for that initiative real quick as a B. Tell me what you're doing on your turn as you watch. There are now a new combatant, as there was you felt it too, this odd surge of magical energy. You know for a fact this thing has never done that before. Eggs is new.
Eggs is new. Excellent. Awesome. Awful. Horrible. I threw up. Is it... I think Chris is going to get in front of the thing and just... You don't get to control my dreams. And he's gonna cast Arms of Hadar.
Oh, he's so upset. Arms of Hadar, is that a save I need to make?
It is a strength save, yes.
Alrighty.
It is all creatures within 10 feet of me that I pick, so it's both the horrible thing and the little crystal, because that freaks them out, personally.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I do not blame them. Can my Apple Pencil work? What the fuck? Alright. Wow, she rolled like shit. She only got a 9.
Oh, wow.
And little guy is gonna get... I shouldn't call it little guy. That makes it sound endearing.
It is little, and Chris does use he pronouns, so I guess it is accurate.
They both failed. It only got a 6.
Yay! So when Arms of Hadar is cast, it is 2d6 necrotic damage, and they cannot use reactions until their next turn.
Nice.
So let's roll the damage. 6, 7, 8. Okay, they're both taking 8 points of necrotic damage.
Little guy dies. Describe how little guy dies to me.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the same energy colors that have been like throughout this dream, you know,
The pink.
like the pinks and purples, yeah, kind of reach out from the edges of the walls and kind of, you know how like a lot of the school walls are the brick inlay and have the little crack lines in them,
Yeah.
just where the mortar is or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just coming from those is where these like pink purple spikes kind of just shoot out into the things, and one of them just gets the crystal just directly through,
Yeah.
and just instantly the little like doll head just it's just like you just see stuffing, you know.
Yeah, stuffing pours out.
But the other little tendrils have like skewered into the creature itself as well and just pull out and then fade back into the walls.
It continues to be silent as its head twists to look at you.
Don't like that. As my bonus action, because I'm now level 2, I'm going to use a sorcery point to gain back a first level spell slot.
Hey, nice.
Yay!
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Phoebe. Phoebe.
Phoebe time. So, out of curiosity, points left, points right, would you say that anyone is, you know, within 5 feet for perhaps sneak attack purposes?
Chrysanthemum did you get? Within 5 feet of the creature to cast that?
Arms of Hadar is range of self, so I would have needed to, yeah, roundabout.
Yes, you do have a friend in proximity. It is one Chrysanthemum.
Excellent. Then Phoebe is going to use the opportunity of Chris being right there to sneak up to be right behind him and then dart around them and try to stab with her rapier.
Roll to hit.
That is an unnatural 20.
That hits. Jesus, y'all are doing good this fight.
Hee. And I roll damage. And I add my sneak attack damage, which was a 6, Jesus Christ. For a total... There's no way that's fucking right. How much... No, that looks like a total of 17?
Jesus Christ,
Damn.
Phoebe.
Hell yeah.
I will never do so much damage again at this level. Let's fucking go.
Wow, I'm so upset. I think my Apple Pencil's broken. Anyway, 17 damage. Jesus Christ, Phoebe. I have to do math now, you monster.
Tragic.
There we go.
Yeah, she comes around and she's going to slice at one of its legs, we'll say. Where the
Yeah.
body meets one of the legs.
You know, you did so much damage, I'm gonna say you cut it off. And you watch
Oh,
as,
yeah.
like, just this bundle of black thread just pours out of it.
Oh, awful.
And is that your turn?
Yes, I do believe so.
Cool. You are the bigger threat, but I think it is actually going to target Chrysanthemum. Since he was the one making such a big stink about everything. Chris, can you make me a strength saving throw as it tries to grab you?
I'm a sorcerer, chat, so this ain't gonna go well. I rolled a 12.
All right, we'll have her make a check. I can't believe my players forgot to level up. You're all fools, all of you.
Listen.
listening.
I just leveled up. I leveled up. I don't know what you're talking about.
I somehow convinced myself
That is
we
a
weren't.
24 on the grapple check.
Oh my god.
Oh
yep.
boy.
She's going to now use the second half of her attack. You watch as she uses one of the other hands to pull the big needle out of her neck. And she is going to try to stab it into you to begin the dollification process.
No, that's not a phrase I've ever wanted to hear less in my life. No, bad touch.
I assume
Bad
a
touch.
20 hits you, Chrysanthemum.
Yes.
Chris, you take 11 points of damage.
I am a hair's breadth from life, besties.
Are you down?
I have 3 hit points to my name.
Lucky bastard. You are, however, stuck grappled. You know what happens if she gets another hit on you.
I
It's
do.
not gonna be good. But that is her turn. Oh, sorry. I need to tell you who goes next. It's a spirit.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I am going to, oh gosh, what was I gonna do? This is a horrible, awful, spooky shadow nightmare. I'm going to, cast Fairy Fire on the creature. And I need a dex save, please.
You got it. She is not the best at those. Does a 14 make it?
Oh, if it meets, it beats. Damn it. That sucks.
For flavor, though, what color do you light the room with?
It's bright gold.
Ooh.
And, well, okay, that didn't work. It's fine. Chris, please don't turn into a marketable plushie. Have a bardic inspiration. I think that's all I can do.
That's fair. Then
that's
we
it.
finally throw it to one, Daeriel.
Okay. So Beepa 17. Would you like a heal, or should I just try and murder?
Try and murder, I think.
Try and murder? Okay. Sleepert Sheepert. A melee attack, does that count? Does a melee spell attack count?
In the context of what?
My Channel Divinity allows me to add 9 flat necrotic damage to any melee attack I do.
Fuck it, why not?
Cool!
I had to think about that real quick. I was like,
Cool. First level inflict wounds. Please roll high, for the love of God. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Hell yeah! Ooh, that's above average on 2 of those. Okay, and it's a flat 9 from the Channel Divinity. So that is a flat 30 necrotic damage.
30 total?
30 total. I rolled a 10, an 8, and a 3. And then plus 9 from the Channel Divinity.
Jesus Christ. I mean... Jesus Christ. How do you want to do this? Sorry, I was taken aback.
Oh, damn.
I did not realize that you could do that much fucking damage in one turn.
I am a death cleric. We can do this shit. I'd like to imagine Daeriel panics, sees Chris getting hold by the creature, and she grabs on with her hands and releases this necrotic energy. And she's a doll, right?
Yeah, she is like made of cloth.
made of cloth. So you see, like, you know how a cloth gets when it burns, it starts to wither away. And I think what Daeriel does is she's grabbed a seam and she pulls the seam, and just the whole creature unravels as it gets hit with 30 fucking necrotic damage.
Yeah, Chris, you watch as the creature that is holding you is completely unmade, and you fall to the ground, feeling your body begin to essentially recorporate. Things get fuzzy when you start to turn. It's never a good feeling. So you kind of get to take a couple of deep breaths as your faculties return to you.
Okay. Are the are the pins attached withered away as well, or?
Yeah, the pins, whatever pins that were in your body are gone.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to keep one.
I was gonna ask if there was one on the, like, decaying thing that I could pull for, you know,
Yeah.
symbolic reasons.
Yeah.
Cool. Chris pulls one of the littler pins, not the big one that I was using as a weapon, just one of the other little ones that was holding it together, you know?
Mhm.
Probably the pink one. Just kind of twirls it in their hand, because it's still big.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the assistance.
All right,
You're
there
welcome.
we go.
Question, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, what is going on?
We are... Well, we are currently in a dream, and that was a nightmare.
Yeah, look, I think we established that before the horrific monster from the nightmare dimension tried to turn you into a skewer.
Yes, I have very vibrant dreams.
Clearly.
You dream of horrific monsters?
Not always, they just sometimes manage to leak in. I've never seen this one fallen like that before.
You seem oddly calm about this whole thing, Chris.
I will not lie to you. This is not my first encounter with this thing. The first time I've seen it get defeated, though.
Well, good. You know, as, Phoebe, Daeriel, and I, we're survivalists. We're no stranger to big, scary monsters, and we're not gonna let it push us around. That goes for you two as well.
That's good to hear.
I was not expecting that our job would have us fighting your nightmares.
I didn't expect it either, if it means anything.
A little bit. She's kind of pouting.
This was not a thing that I anticipated by any respect. I'm very sorry.
Chris, as you say that, you feel the ground rumble. And you notice as the sun begins to rise out of the window of the cafeteria. You know it was daytime beforehand in the dream, but you also know that is a telltale sign of you are starting to wake up.
I think we will have time to discuss this more in a waking state. I think I'm waking up, and I think you'll all be... Hopefully you all still rested well. I'm terribly sorry about all this.
It's okay. How did this happen?
I don't entirely know. It's never dragged anyone in before as long as I've ever had these kinds of dreams. This is very new. So I'm going to do my research when I wake up.
I'm just surprised I got
wait.
caught off guard. I mean, I normally sleep with my eyes open, so let's just hope everything's where it was when we wake up.
And as you say that, you all wake up. It's no, like, it's not immediate. You actually all technically wake up at different times. You know, basically, whenever the normal time for you to wake up is when you wake up. It's much like how you have a dream. It doesn't matter how long it felt like it lasted. Only a set amount of time has passed. The early morning sun lifts up over the horizon, rousing you all from your sleep.
Spirit is very upset. He's somehow even more, frazzled than normal upon waking up, and he spends, I think, extra time making sure he looks perfect, and just thinking and overthinking and questioning what the fuck just happened.
Hey, Spirit. You could have sworn you looked a bit sharper in the mirror today.
He angrily brushes his hair more to try and get it to not look like that.
That's fair. Daeriel, Phoebe, and Guy, you all wake up, kind of having to process what just fucking happened. You kind of, like, look at each other like, that is the wrong image. I was trying to remove the scary monster. I accidentally flashed Spirit. Yeah, Daeriel, Phoebe, and Guy. You three have a moment with each other.
So you guys remember that too, right? It wasn't just me?
Oh, so it was real.
Oh.
Nobody move!
What?
Guy scrambles around his particular area of the room for the moment, and sure enough, just outside of his reach, his good luck charm is directly beside him. He quickly snatches it up and cradles it close to his face.
Oh, thank the gods. I never thought I would have been so happy to see you again. I'm sorry. I promise I'll make it up.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not being weird. This time it's genuine.
I'll let it go.
Well, I'm glad I didn't just have a really, really, really weird dream, but that was still a weird dream, and I'm not sure I don't...
Yeah,
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about this?
I've definitely got a few working theories about, what exactly is going on behind the curtain here, but, we're all a work in progress, so you're gonna have to bear with me on this one, but, yeah, no. I'm on my guard, and you two should be too.
Yeah, I actually think you'd probably be pretty good at figuring it out.
I mean, let's think this one through for a second. We've got dreams that are, very much, not dreams. We've got, horrifying nightmare creatures that try to turn people into, plush dolls. Am I missing something here? We were at a school that wasn't actually a school. It was a dream school, but we were all really there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe this is like I heard about things like a multiverse. Maybe there are like different versions of us and like different things. And but then
But
we were
it was
in
supposed
Chris's
to-
dream.
But it was Chris's dream.
Why would Chris dream about? Wait, did someone put us in We're in the Circus of Dreams. Maybe you're supposed to have weird dreams?
I would think they would have told us that.
Huh.
I would have
think
liked
you're
to
onto
know.
something here.
I would have liked to know that before I started working here, if that's really the case.
Circus of Dreams. Circus of Dreams. Dreams where we're in the dream, and the dream is a school, and there's a horrible nightmare monster in the school, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I mean, I feel like this gig is a little too good to pass up, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
I agree. And if you need help with your investigation, I can try to sneak around and find something for you.
Oh, the guy seems genuinely, like, appreciative and thankful for the gesture. Oh, yeah. If we all play into our corresponding strengths, I think that the three, the three of us, the three of us, right. We can all make this work.
I'm imagining the three of you all leaving your train car very determined.
If I may, one funny joke.
Of course, have your funny joke.
As we're starting to leave, Crouton emerges from somewhere in Phoebe's cloak, and she just puts the little mouse in her hands and is like, "Oh, Crouton, we're really in the shit now."
Right, that was the fourth person I was talking about. So the four of us, you, me, Daeriel, Crouton, all five of us, four of us, all four of us we're gonna be just fine. We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll stage an investigation. We'll figure out people who are in the know, and then I don't know. I haven't thought this far ahead yet.
Okay. We should probably make sure Chris wants us to tell people. It is his dream, I guess.
Sure.
Right. Keep it real hush-hush. Sure.
I don't want to, I don't know. Because there was that weird girl there, too. The one who got turned into a doll. And, I don't know.
No,
You,
we can go ask him about it.
You think the dream girl was just a dream girl, or I'm not saying I have any experiences with dealing with girls in dreams. I'm just saying, do you think that maybe the girl was she's real, and that she was just like us in Chris's dream?
Well, they seem to know each other, and Chris recognized us, so maybe. I don't know though.
We should go bother Spirit too.
True, we should bother Spirit.
As you all head out to find someone to bother, you would like to speak to the manager being one of your fucking coworkers.
Yes.
Correct.
Chrysanthemum, you wake up feeling a bit groggy. You always sleep in a little later on the days where you get hurt in your dreams.
Yeah. Are you alright?
It takes a minute for you to hear a response. Yeah, I am.
Okay. I didn't get the chance to check before I woke up. I'm glad you're okay.
Normally, you don't wake up normally.
I know. This was different.
Very.
What happened? What brought them there?
You'll be mad.
They kind of think about it. Kind of breathe in, breathe out. I promise I won't be mad. And they hold out a pinky.
I wanted to meet them.
Daeriel, Phoebe, and Guy,
And the other one.
and Spirit.
He's mean, but you work with him now.
That's true. I wish you had said so before we had started.
Didn't want to spoil the surprise. I didn't expect them to be bad at it.
It's not their fault. They were surprised as well.
Like a surprise party. I thought people liked surprise parties.
They do, but sometimes there's bad surprises. And I think waking up in someone else's dream was a little more disorienting than surprising.
They were supposed to play along. Spirit played along. The rest of them were too smart.
I wouldn't say too smart. Spirit's a performer. It's what he does. The other three are adventurers. It's a different mindset.
I don't know how to handle that. I don't know how to deal with that at all.
It's alright. We can figure it out together, okay?
I got. Oh no. I gotta go. I gotta go. No, she noticed. All right. Bye.
Bye. And they sigh. Take a moment. Look at themselves, adjust themselves, and walk out ready to try and explain whatever the hell just happened.
I'm trying to think. Spirit, where do you go? Do you go to get breakfast, or do you immediately go to confront Chris, or do you go to meet with the party, the other three amigos?
You know, I think he will go to try and find Chris first.
Oh, you know exactly where he sleeps.
Chris, you hear a knock at your door.
And it begins. Hello.
Hi.
How are you
May I
doing?
come in?
Yes.
How did you sleep?
Like I got grappled by a giant monster.
Right, okay, so we're on the same page. What the fuck was that?
I don't know, necessarily.
Okay, that's not an answer, and you know that.
I've had my own dreams. Some of my dreams are very... I don't know what the word is for it. Animated?
Sure, I guess you could call it that.
I've never had anyone else appear in them before, let alone them actually be, you know, themselves.
You know, that's still incredibly concerning, right?
I'm aware. I'm not necessarily happy about it either, you realize.
So what, you're just like, I don't know, stealing our minds or something and putting them in your conscious? That's like very invasive.
I did not gain any information about your mind, I can assure you of that.
Well, what, was that thing gonna kill us?
I don't know.
You seem to know, you recognized it. Unless you're lying about that too.
In my dreams in the past, when I've had to deal with that, it's taken me, made me a doll, and then I wake up in the morning and it's all that dream.
But then why the hell were we there?
Wait, no.
Fine. I don't know what the fuck is going on. If you want to keep your secrets, that's alright. But don't lie to me.
I'm not trying to keep anything a secret from you, Spirit. I genuinely do not know how you got in.
Whatever. I'm gonna go get breakfast. Stay away from me. And he will leave.
As you are leaving, Spirit, you bump right into... I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who. I think that's funny. If the dice bot wants to work, mayhaps I'm... Oh, there it goes. I rolled multiple times, but I'm going with the first one, which was 3. You bump into Guy. You turn heel, turn face, smack into Guy.
The ensuing topple is much more so Guy than it is Spirit. Spirit, you probably stumble for a split second. Guy, like a fucking cartoon character, topples over himself no less than 3 separate times and is probably keeled over across maybe a fence, part of a tent.
Oh, great. Everyone's together.
Oh,
This is great.
my head. Everything's spinning again.
Just stand up. If you're gonna go into your great Chris, he has nothing to say, apparently.
Oh, Spirit.
Guy kind of slaps himself across the face a couple of times to wake himself up.
So, well, I don't have any normal way to start this conversation, so I guess I'll just cut to the chase. But weird dream stuff. You...
Yes, I was there.
Great, okay. Not going crazy, then. Always a good thing.
Oh, just for different reasons.
You know, I think I've grown so accustomed to this witty repertoire by now that I'm almost not offended by that.
That's fantastic.
But, you don't know anything about that, right?
No, apparently, and neither does Chris. Or if he does, he doesn't seem keen on telling me.
Oh.
Which, on the topic of Chris and the rest of the party, you're all together. Like, Chris, you're assumedly watching this from, like, your room, the doorway. Like, Phoebe and Daeriel, you are, like, the standing to the side man standing emoji.
We just watched Guy fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. We stepped out of the way.
Yeah.
No, that's 100% what happened, and I will not accept any substitutes.
You're used to it. You're used to him just being a cartoon.
Just
Are you all
wildly.
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, did you recognize anyone there other than us?
I mean, everyone at the circus who was there,
Oh,
but none of them seemed to know what was going on.
They all just went along with it.
Wait, so this isn't like a circus thing? Like the
Oh.
Circus of Dreams, you know?
Oh, you think it's a circus? No, absolutely not. Or if it is, it's not something I've experienced before.
Oh, okay.
So it's a Chris thing.
It's a him thing.
Okay. That's,
All right.
okay.
I would like to stare into Chris's doorway or window or wherever he is lurking and stare into his soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back around and say, Chris, care to explain to the class what the fuck is happening?
Class.
That was the point.
I don't. That is exactly how my dreams have worked up until now. Just by myself. I have not had other people involved before. I I'm very sorry that happened. I can assure you, if I have it my way, that is the only time you'll ever have to deal with something like that.
If you have it your way.
Well, this was outside of my control. I was literally asleep.
But you said you said you'd met the monster before. What happened when we weren't there?
Almost exactly what did happen. I just didn't have anyone strong enough to stop it from what it does to me.
And what about the dream girl? Is she real, or is that just a her thing?
She appears in my dream. Sort of. They seemed more aware. I don't entirely know.
Wait.
Really know.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to, pry or anything. It's not my business or anything. So we're just gonna. Hey, Chris, why don't you come over here and talk with your old buddy Guy for a moment?
Chris kind of walks over to do so.
Okay, so let me get this straight. And I just want to make sure I've got all the facts lined up before I go any further with this. You're telling me that there's a girl who lives inside of your dreams, who you communicate with.
Yes. The closest thing I can come to of my own independent investigation is that it may have to do with the fact that I'm an Aetherill. Aetherill by nature tend to have a spirit, soul of some kind bond to them. Usually it's, just a wandering spirit who takes refuge with the Aetherill because they have energy of similar planar magic. I think that person you saw in my dreams was that to me.
Guy kind of nervously twitches and jerks in place for a second, kind of just trying to come to terms with the information that was provided to him.
Guy, did you want to make an Arcana check?
You know what? I will.
I'm offering this to you specifically due to your unique circumstances involving, we'll call it companions.
I'll roll that real quick. Oh, wow, that was actually really good. That's a 17.
Yeah, you're following everything that Chris said. He's not lying to you about the objective facts of the situation, but there's that little itch in the back of your head, and your lucky charm almost feels a bit warmer in your pocket. You can't place the words for it, but there's a layer to this that doesn't quite sit right with you. You don't think you can let this one lie as is. Might still involve investigating.
Look, maybe we can talk more about this another time. Maybe a bit more in private, maybe a bit more away from everyone else, if you catch my drift. But I think I owe you an apology.
Oh?
Well, I might be a bit of a doomsayer, a bit of a paranoid kind of guy. But I think I might have judged this book by its cover a little too quick.
Oh, no, it's quite alright. It was very confusing.
No, I mean, like, I don't think we're so different. Maybe we're different, but we're not. I'll talk to you about it another time. Just know that I get it, okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you, Guy. Then
Yeah, no,
going to- oh,
no problem, Chris.
of course, it's appreciated. It makes me feel better to know that someone does know what that is. I've not met many other Aethereal ever. So it's a very unique situation to be in. I don't.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
telling
know
me.
Yeah. I don't know if that had a hand in bringing you in to everything. That was more at Phoebe and Spirit. Just like So yes, in my dreams, I see the spirit that has clung to me since I am an Aethereal.
Huh. Well, good to know, man. I'm glad I'm finally able to talk and let down my guard a little bit, I guess.
I'm glad that you can too.
We'll talk more later.
I agree. It seems like there will be much to discuss.
Yeah. Guy kind of fishes through his pocket as he starts heading back towards everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of rubbing his thumb across the good luck charm.
Chris comes back and is kind of running their hand through their hair, and then kind of to the other three. Yes, so the other person you saw was, as far as I can tell, the spirit that is, attached to me. It happened when I became an Aethereal, I think.
Do they want to hurt you?
I don't think so.
She nods. She seems satisfied with that answer for now.
The spirit itself doesn't seem to want to harm me. If it wanted to hurt me, it could have done so in many different dreams. It's always the nightmares that do that. I don't think they're related, necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's still mildly concerning.
I'm aware.
Mildly is an understatement.
Well, how long have you been having these dreams?
I feel like as you say that, there's the all too familiar voice of one going, "Oh, good morning there!"
Alabaster, good morning.
And the all too familiar figure of a woman in a pink dress with a bright pink parasol is approaching you all, a happy smile on her face. Well, what are y'all doing over here by the Chris's tent? Did y'all sleep in? Did y'all have a sleepover?
Sure.
Oh, well, that's adorable, but y'all are gonna miss breakfast if you keep hanging around here. I can't have y'all working on an empty stomach. I was gonna give you your first assignments for the day. Or I guess more so, a day to prepare for your first assignment.
Oh, right! Oh, right! We have the...
I located the cave in which those nasty vandals who encroached upon our wonderful little circus, I have figured out where their cave is with a bit of scouting, so y'all have the day to get whatever materials y'all might need, because you're going spelunking tomorrow!
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It should not be anything too difficult, but it really is just going in there and, roughing up the ruffians so they know not to come back and cause any more trouble.
Gotcha.
Spelunk, rough up the bad guys. Got it. Yeah, we can do that.
Alright.
Shouldn't, like I said, shouldn't be too hard. Oh, and I did actually have a bit of a proposition for you all. And she kind of like wiggles her fingers to sort of prove her point.
Oh.
Well, I heard, legend has it, an old alchemist used to live in that cave, and he had a big fancy book of spells or something, and I think that would just be a wonderful addition for the circus. I know Roxana has been looking to try out a few new tricks of the trade, so if y'all were able to, I don't know, find that book and bring it back, I got a fancy reward. I did a bit of a walking and talking, and I procured a most interesting magic item I think y'all would like.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I
what
can't.
kind?
I can't tell you. That spoiled the surprise. Isn't it more fun if it's like a surprising little reward, and then if I don't tell you, you'll never know what it is if you don't find it, and then you don't have to feel bad because you'll never know what you missed out on.
Think. Okay.
Fair.
Rough up the
I
bad
guess.
guys, spelunk the cave, get the magic book. Yeah, we can do that. Easy.
Oh, you're all so talented and willing. Oh, I appreciate it. And you're all having sleepovers. You're like a little team. Oh, it brings a tear to my eye.
I'm glad.
Think.
We are all so man-standing.
Why
Yeah, I think that's the attitude of the day.
Why the stiff faces? Y'all need to loosen up. And she, like, you know, starts adjusting all of your clothes, like, you know, like, fixing Chris's hair. Daeriel, she adjusts your dress. Phoebe, she fixes your hood. Spirit, she, like, licks her finger and, like, wipes something off of your cheek. Guy, she stares at you, realizes there's too much to clean, and just gives you a very polite smile.
Oh my god.
Now,
Panora.
and she holds her arm out. Is one of you sweet darlings gonna escort me to the breakfast tables?
I'm happy to, Alabaster.
Oh, thank you, Spirit. You're so kind. Come along, y'all.
He will take her arm.
And she's gonna go to the breakfast area. I assume you all follow.
Yeah.
Phoebe's gotta get food.
Get food. Breakfast for today is waffles. Belgian waffles, the fancy kind. They got fruits
Hell
and
yeah.
everything.
Let's go.
Nice.
I think now's as good a time as any to, you know, set up the new mechanic we're going to be exploring today. Today is the first test of the loyalty system. So basically we are going to go through the call order. I'll probably have you all roll for initiative to see who gets to go first. But within the Circus of Dreams games, there is a loyalty chart for the NPCs and their connections and relationships to the party members. Party members will get these little one-on-one scenes in which they can further progress their bonds, like a Fire Emblem game almost, with these characters. So how about you all roll me initiative, just a flat d20 to keep it fair, and we'll see who goes first.
Okay.
I think I rolled the same thing that I rolled last time for talking initiative. I'm pretty sure I also got an 8.
I think we have a tie.
We do have a tie. Both of you roll again to see who will go first.
Alright.
Who is it? Oh, it's me.
Yeah, it's you and Bubby.
15.
Boobay Tart.
I'm changing it. 19.
All right. I was not gonna have you change your numbers, but I'll let you keep the. You were gonna go above me. It's fine. It was a 17 anyway. You can keep the 19. And Tiller.
I I also initially rolled a 17.
Oh,
I thought that reroll was pertaining to me. I apologize.
well, I guess it does now. What'd you get, homie?
The second roll I got an 11.
You can keep the 11.
That's cool.
I'll just put that in the chat for me.
Yeah, I will put this in here.
Thank you. Which means that first is Phoebe. Phoebe, who do you like to talk to?
Ooh, I think with the knowledge that she's going to be going out and roughing up some guys, she wants to go talk to Vidyanya.
Vetiana. Perfect. I feel like we should change the music. What's a good vibe for Phoebe and Vetiana? Trying to think of a good track.
I was gonna respond with something, but it was a joke and also would get you copyright.
Well, now I want to know the joke and the copyright.
I was gonna say, fuck. The Mulan song.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll make a man out of you. That would be really funny.
Thank you. All words left my brain. You would get struck down so fast, but it would be funny.
Time
It
to
would be
see
so
if
funny.
this...
Just imagine it.
Yeah, just imagine. Time to see if I can focus while this song is playing. I hope I can. It's a good track. Just because this feels a little too relaxed for the vibe we're gonna be going for.
So true.
But Phoebe, as you are walking, you see Vetiana in front of the strength test game. You watch as she effortlessly picks up the hammer next to her and slams it into the ground, causing it to shoot up and ring the bell, and she just kind of, like, spits, seemingly a little displeased with her performance. As you approach, she kind of perks up a bit. Well. Seems little baby... What the fuck happened with my voice there? Seems little baby came to come by. Good. Vetiana, happy to see you.
Hello. I have a... She seems actually like she's shuffling her feet back and forth. She's a little nervous. I have a job tomorrow.
You have a job every day.
Well, you're right. Tomorrow we're gonna go rough up the guys who attacked the circus.
She nods. And you come to Vetiana for training.
Yes.
Good.
If you're...
Second verse, same as first. Come at me, little baby. Show me where I am starting with.
Okay. And would you like me to roll for this?
Yes, roll a hit.
Alright. She's just going to use a dagger this time. Just run straight up and we roll to hit. That's a total of 18.
You actually managed to get her today. You run up, she is still able to dodge, but you do graze her arm. And you watch as she looks down and she actually smiles as she watches a bit of blood drip down. Good.
See, I can do it.
That is good start. You give paper cut, little paper doll baby. But you are good at slicing. Tell me, how steady are you on feet?
Okay.
Let
Pretty
us
good.
test. Phoebe, I need you to make me a strength saving throw. That or an
boy.
acrobatic save, or a dex save, rather. As Vetiana is essentially trying to grab you by the waist and flip you.
I'm much better at dex saves than I am strength saves. That's still only an 11 because I rolled bad.
Caught off guard, you are slammed onto your back. As she essentially grabs you, and then just like the wrestler slam. You know, the one where they just flip their body around?
Just into the ground.
Into the ground.
Oh. Yep. Not that great.
That's good, though. Now know where to start.
Oh.
Stand back up on feet, little lady.
She will scramble back to her feet and try to look a little scary.
Oh. Little lady going for intimidation?
Yes.
Show me your anger face.
She bares her teeth and growls a little bit. She got the chubby little baby face, but she's doing her best with her teeth.
Vediana see issue. Little baby is trying to be scary. Little baby is not channeling her anger.
She kind of like stops doing the scary face. Okay.
What make you mad?
It's obvious that something immediately comes to her mind, and she's just kind of like,
Vediana cocks an eyebrow and just goes, speak.
I don't like pirates very much.
She nods. Good. You know like pirate? Vetiana pirate. What do you do to Vetiana?
This time, when she starts to growl, like, she actually digs in her heels a little bit, and it's reminiscent of a cat raising its hackles.
She smiles. Oh.
I was just gonna say that it's clear that her grip on her dagger is a little bit stronger.
Good. First key to winning fight is to know what you are fighting for. If pirate make you upset, then no matter the opponent, that now pirate. You need to take any advantage to win. Understand?
Yeah. I do.
Now. She is going to stand, firmly planting her feet in the ground. Flip me, like I did you. I am pirate. Arg.
Phoebe is clearly like, I would like to. I have no idea if this is gonna work. But she is little and she is full of rage. And so she will try.
Roll athletics.
I'm not good at athletics, that is a total of 7.
You wrap your arms around her. Describe to me how Phoebe fails. But let me know how much she's trying.
It's a situation where she is very small. She is trying, but it is clear that she has never actually done this before. And she's lifting, but she's doing it wrong. But her arms are firmly wrapped around her middle. And her grip is very tight, and she is making noises of exertion. She just unfortunately... And every once in a while, she's trying to use her weight to throw to the side or something.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just a little bit too uncoordinated.
Phoebe, you feel yourself get grabbed by the hood. And then flipped and slammed onto your back.
Yep.
But you are then lifted up, gently placed on the ground, and the top of your head is patted. You no longer little baby. You are hatchling.
Okay.
Vetiana proud of progress today. We'll have better regimen for tomorrow.
Oh. You still want to do this?
Yes. Vetiana told Little Hatchling that she would be assisting. Little Hatchling making progress. Vetiana want to see how far progress go.
Okay. She actually seems like a little bit like, oh, yay.
Now, Vetiana have job to do. Little Hatchling run off and do Little Hatchling thing. Go, go!
Oh, okay. See you sometime later.
Wait, before you go.
Yes. Immediately skids to a stop.
She heaps a bottle of water at your head.
Oh,
Get me
thank you.
drink.
Oh, okay.
Get yourself drink too.
Yes. She will scramble off to do that and return with drink.
You two share drink. And that is the scene. That was so cute.
She's so little.
She's so little. She's being forcefully adopted.
Oh my, I love that. It's so cute.
It's important to me.
Midnight.
Yes.
Who are you spending
Hi.
time with?
I think we're gonna go, because I don't think any, yeah. Sylvia, if she's free?
Yeah, she's always free. Let me pull up some, music. This feels like good music for this scene. So the thing with Sylvia is she actually does not leave her enclosure much. Just due to the fact that she is blind and she does have mobility difficulties. So you would find her in the freak show. The last place you saw her. She's muttering to herself as usual. Quiet words and infernal.
Is there anything Daeriel can make out? Because Daeriel speaks infernal.
She's just muttering to herself something about the past. It's hard to get specific words. She sounds melancholy.
Why am I feeling awkward? It's Daeriel who should be feeling awkward. An infernal, Daeriel can go, hello again.
Oh, it's you. You've come to the circus before?
Yeah, I actually, I work here now. I'm with the security team.
Security. That's new. So I
Yeah.
suppose you had a hand in stopping the chaos a day prior.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
She tilts her head. Not staring at you, just contemplative. What would cause one as such as yourself to stay in a place such as this?
Well, it's not really important, but I don't I don't I don't have a home at the moment, so you know, better than nothing, I guess.
A pity. I understand, though. We are the same in that regard.
Sorry to hear that.
She blinks. Why speak with me again? I find most do not agree that I am worthy company.
Well, I think everyone deserves to be talked to. I don't know. Well, I guess I just figured not a lot of people speak Infernal, so...
You would
Yeah.
be correct. It is a preferred tongue to mine. Most do not wish to speak with me, and so I hold the same sentiment.
I mean, I bet you managed to trick a couple people who you don't want to talk to. Would be pretty clever.
The majority pay me no mind. I am an object to gawk at, and I find it is more agreeable when they think I cannot understand what they sling.
That's not very nice. I'm sorry.
Niceties are not something to be afforded to ones such as myself.
Everyone deserves niceties.
Not monsters. I've said much. You need not trouble yourself with one such as I, but the company is appreciated.
Well, I like talking to you. Everyone at the circus is very... Well, I think the rest of them are weird. I think you're the one who's not so weird.
I think that gets the slightest hint of a chuckle out of her.
Everyone here's so overly happy. It can't be real.
It is not. We all hold secrets within. As you yourself. No one is without home for no reason. But I do not hold it against most of them. Still, you must be strange as I to enjoy a company like this.
Well, maybe. I don't look very much like anyone else at the circus. I guess.
I wouldn't know. To me, you look the same as everyone else.
Obviously Sylvia cannot see it, but Daeriel's gonna smile. That's something she enjoys. That's something she likes. Thank you.
You are welcome. Might you be willing to do me a favor?
Sure. What do you need?
It has been a very quiet day. Would you be willing to read to me?
Oh, of course. What book would you like me to read?
That is where I must enlist your assistance. You do notice her ears fold down a bit. The merchant. I do not wish to leave my enclosure today. Might you get the book from her?
Of course, yeah. Is Midnight blanking, or is Daeriel blanking on which merchant Sylvia could possibly be meaning?
The only merchant that you have met that is a woman is Garf.
Yeah, of course. Is there a genre you like? Like, mystery, or...
Surprise me.
And Daeriel is gonna... She's gonna do it. She's gonna go to Garf. Stealing herself the entire way.
Oh, hello there. So, little Miss Stutters-a-Lot has come. Well, don't worry. I have been reading up on the language, so I should be able to understand you this time.
How inclusive of you.
I try. Now, what the fuck do you want? I have a feeling you wouldn't come to me willingly.
Do you have any books for sale?
No. What the fuck is a book?
What?
It was a fucking joke. Oh my fucking, of course I know what a book is. I'm gonna get my own one day. Outdo that blue bitch. Anyway.
Okay. Can I look through your library?
You watch her, like, roll her eyes and pull out a cardboard box and hold it up to you.
Why, thank you. You're always so helpful.
Yes, that's like my entire fucking job is to be helpful.
Daeriel says through her teeth. We're gonna look through the books. Anything that jumps out?
What book would you pick, Midnight Blue, to read to Sylvia?
We'll do a fantasy novel. Lord of the Rings type. Something with a nice story.
Yeah. That'll be 1 silver piece.
Okay. And Daeriel will dig for a silver piece. And hand it over.
You hand it to her. She hands you the book. You notice another book falls out of the box as she like pulls this one out for you. It has a picture of a blue tiefling on the cover, and you watch as Garf quickly snatches it up and shoves it into the large wizard hat that she has floating around her. Speak not of what you've seen here. Out!
What? Damn it, Sleepy!
And you can go back and read to Sylvia.
Does she like the book?
Well, you only just got to read a little bit to her today. I doubt you were able to get through an entire book in one sitting.
Stares
But
off
you
to
think
the
it went
distance.
well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, out loud. I know you can speed through a book in 5 seconds.
Fun fact, chat. I once read a 500-page novel in 2 hours. It was a really good book.
But that is Daeriel. The next is Biba 17. Who would you like to speak with?
I would like to go talk to Genevieve.
Alright, let me change the music.
I
You got a
found
Shrek?
I did. I forgot to send you though because I forgot what my placement in the order was. My apologies.
Aw, cute. That's a good track. Where's the button? There's the button. Who's a coming? Paul's a coming. To start of the show. As you walk, are you actively seeking her out, or do you think you just run into one Genevieve Amberstone?
I think I seek them out.
You know that today she doesn't have any shows lined up, so she's actually enjoying the time helping tend to some of the circus's animals themselves. Just trying to have a quieter day, clearly. You know she tends to avoid any and all crowds on a good day, even more so on a day she has off.
Right. Yeah, Chris is gonna, like, make their way over and try and find them in a way that's, like, doesn't want to come upon them, you know, but wants to, like, in a way that says, hey, can I hang out for a bit, kind of thing.
Yeah. She kind of catches you out of the corner of her eye, thinks for a second. Chrysanthemum,
Yes, Genevieve.
can you hand me one of those, the bag of treats next to you?
They will grab the bag and go over.
She takes it, is using it to feed, let's say a lion. She is surprisingly good with these animals. You watch it eat out of her hand. Something that the only other person you could think of being able to get away with such a stunt being Casimir or maybe Tulio.
Very impressive, Genevieve.
It's all about how you approach them. But, I assume you didn't come here to talk business. Or maybe you did. But you know it's my day off, and you're usually good about not bothering me on my day off, and... Well, not that you're bothering me right now, you know what I mean.
I do. No, I just wanted to spend some time with you, actually.
Oh, just to hang out?
If that's okay.
Of course it is. I'm surprised you have any free time. Your new group seems rather eccentric.
Yes, we have a day to prepare materials for a job for Alabaster.
Oh, I'm sure you're thrilled about that.
Certainly. because my skills are best used in a cave somewhere, absolutely.
A cave? No offense, Chrysanthemum, I can barely imagine you outside half the time.
No, that's fair. I do wish that upon myself. But no, it's not for me.
No. But
I don't necessarily need any materials, seeing as all of my powers are innate. So I just sort of have a day to burn.
Well, I think that's a good thing. And I'm honored that you would choose to spend a day to burn with me rather than cooped up in your room, writing something. Not that anything you write is bad, it's nice to talk.
I agree. I don't necessarily want to take up all of your day, but, if you could spare some time, I'd be happy to. I don't know. I think I need to be out of my own head for a bit for a change.
Well, I mean, I already said you could. Oh, we're talking ourselves in circles. We need something to do. Here. I'm basically doing work right now. I know. Would you like to do some stretches with me?
Sure.
And she'll take you to a more secluded area in the circus. Chris, make me an acrobatics check, or performance.
Okay.
Just to see either how adept you are at these stretches, or actually, you know what? Roll me. Sorry, I'm changing my mind
Okay.
on how we're gonna handle it. I want you to roll an acrobatics, a performance, and we'll see how that goes. And I'm having you roll both.
Okay. So the acrobatics is a 13.
Mm-hmm.
And the performance, I rolled a 2, so the performance is a 6.
You are doing these stretches very ungracefully. I'm gonna have you, because you got below a 10, I'm gonna have you make a dex saving throw just to see if you fall on your ass.
14.
You are able to remain stable. But you are close to toppling over. You are actually surprised as Genevieve will actually walk up to you, and adjust your posture. She is not a touchy person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna... There you go. Just hold...
Thank you.
Hold there.
Okay.
You watch as she goes back to her own pose, which involves lifting her leg over her head and then around it.
I don't think I'm at that level yet.
I-
Or ever intend to be.
I would never expect you to. Though I could try to teach you, but you don't. You would have to master that first.
She mentions the pose you are currently in. What pose do you think Chris has found himself in?
Probably very basic. Like, probably like, oh man, I'm trying to think. It's probably one with a lot of like arm and leg movement, but like where they're still kind of standing relatively normally so they can talk, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of opportunities to make friends around here. So I appreciate that I can kind of fall back on you.
I mean, not to be, presumptuous or anything, but we've known each other for enough years. I'd like to consider us friends.
No, that's true. I would consider us friends as well. I just, I don't necessarily have many of them, so it's nice to have them, I guess, was my point.
How's the new group treating you? Do you think they're, friend material?
I think so. You watch them kind of like move a little to the right, like, like kind of in,
Yeah.
There's like slight movement as they're talking. Daeriel is very kind, a little worried, but I mean, they have every right to be. I think she's aware, maybe more than others, about potential concerns over things, and I think she's quite smart to be so. I think she's a good friend. Phoebe is, well, I've never seen someone quite so ready to jump into action as Phoebe.
That's surprising considering the people we acquaint ourselves with.
That's true, but At least as far as I've seen, she has the power to back up her eagerness, so I suppose I can't be that upset. Another potentially very good friend. She was very understanding. And Guy is fascinating as an individual.
At the mention of Guy, Gemevieve's face contorts, much like the rest of her body.
Yeah. I'm aware he didn't leave the best impression.
He
He's
was
very nervous.
harmless. I can certainly say I was surprised when Tulio told me he was one of the people who was going to be working here. But he's nice.
He's not a bad person by any stretch. I think he needs a little bit of a push to calm down a bit. And I think he'd be doing himself a lot more favors if he did so.
You know, I might be able to say the same thing about you, though, Chris.
I'd like to think I'm very calm. I would like to think I'm detrimentally calm.
Outwardly.
But I was the one psychoanalyzing people. It's more fun when I'm the one psychoanalyzing people, Genevieve.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was messing with you.
I notice things. A lot more than people give me credit for.
I know. And you're very astute. And I trust your counsel. I just was trying to make a joke. I didn't mean to actually offend you in any way.
You didn't. I think I'm more so saying that for you.
Ah. He looks down. Just, I see. Oops.
You're okay, Chris. And of the company you are now keeping, Spirit!
Spirit is interesting. Alabaster has wanted Spirit and I in the same clique ever since, well, for a while now. I don't hate Spirit. He's abrasive, a little rude, but I can't deny his heart. I know he wants to be out there, and I want to give him that opportunity. I just don't entirely know if others feel the same way. I think he feels squandered, and I can relate to that, I suppose.
You're being awfully kind to a bully. He's not exactly nice to anyone.
No. He has a ways to go, but I do see potential. I just hope he sees that in himself, too.
I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do, with everything you have to deal with.
Hey, you have to deal with a lot, too.
It's different for me. And I know it's different for you.
It is. But we have each other.
You have a lot, Chris. Don't forget that.
I won't.
She kind of awkwardly glances at the position of the sun. No clocks really being outside.
I should probably get going.
It's alright. I appreciate the time. You take care of yourself, Genevieve.
You as well, Chris.
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
I will. Just be careful out there.
I will.
And she walks off.
And Chris will go get a drink, probably a soda, because dear lord.
Is it like a cream soda?
Yeah, just like I need something today.
That feels like his vibe.
I can honestly, Chris and cream soda. I see it. I see it. That's canon now. They're a little. They will kill for a cream soda at any given moment.
Next is Guy, Marshall Guy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me just swap the music real quick. And Guy, who are you going for the class? Let the class know who you would like to be seeking out.
I'll just preface my decision with a little bit of characterization. Once the group has all gone about their separate ways and sought out whoever they've desired to speak with, Guy, as is typical as of this point in time, ends up in a very one-sided argument with his good luck amulet.
Look, we need to take the day for preparation. I need to make sure that I have as much as I can in the way of anti-undead preventative gear. Who knows what's in that cave? I mean, okay, I know what's in that cave. We were outright told what was in that cave, but you can never be too sure, right? So, with that in mind, we should go see Pop. See, I knew you were gonna bring this up, and this is why I didn't want to have this conversation. Look, I'd even take, talking with Garf, Pop or Garf, someone who I could, barter, and why not Todrick, And maybe Chris, I sort of, girls talking in dreams, that's kind of your thing, Key. Fine, but if things go south, this is your fault. I get it. Curiosity killed the Marshall Guy, but... Fine. I'll talk to him. Just keep your voice down.
Guy rubs his good luck charm back into his pocket and starts making his way in the direction of Malachor.
You approach the large tower at the circus, which basically it's almost as high as the Ferris wheel, and it overlooks everything, and you realize there's no way to get in.
Well, would you look at that? There's no way in. Guess we gotta turn around and...
Just as you say that, a figure begins to float out of a wall and down towards you. It is the man you saw before, referred to as Malachor, an elven lich wearing the black robes with red and yellow filigree. Half of his face is missing, with just the skull with the glowing red eye looking back at you. Might you answer my inquiry and inform me as to why you are loudly exclaiming outside of my place of business?
Hi. I'll, try to be as normal about this as I can. Sorry.
Guy's a little jittery.
I have this, let's call her a friend. Associate, colleague. I know someone.
Who's... Trying to figure out the best way to phrase this.
Well, let's say a little birdie told me that, you're a pretty unique kind of guy.
Did the fact that I was a lich not inform you of that by principle?
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, man. I forgive me for being vulnerable right now.
I
get it.
choose not to forgive you.
I get it. You know, you're not alone in the whole, how'd she put it? Series of fortunate events that led you to this point. And, you know, maybe you're making the best of a bad situation. Maybe you're just waiting for your luck to turn around. But you're not alone. I know this is a really weird jumping off point for someone who you've never talked to before, but I get what it's like to be just that unlucky, I guess.
His eyebrow just kind of quirks at you in response. He is clearly baffled by everything that you are saying to him.
Look, I know it's a lot to wrap your head around in one conversation, especially when I'm being, not exactly the most thorough. Pretty vague, in fact. Very, very vague. But, it's for my own sake. I know you've probably got your own secrets that you wouldn't tell most folks around here.
I have an important inquiry for you.
Fire away.
Are you aware that you have not yet introduced yourself to me, and I have no idea who in the gods you are?
Stupid. Right, sorry. I'm Guy. Marshall Guy. Most folks just call me Guy, though.
Master Guy, I will potentially commit that to memory if within the span of the next... He checks a watch. An actual watch. You see the little clockwork moving on it. The next 5 minutes, you can make this conversation mean something. I am a very busy person, Marshall Guy.
I get you, huh? I've already taken up enough of your time as is. Well, like I said, I'm just the middleman here. Don't shoot the messenger and all that. But
I've shot many messengers in my day, actually. They make good servants.
Wow, that's so... sorry. It's a lot. I only just started here working security, and I'm trying to open up a little bit. I got this awful fear of the undead. But I know that's an awful thing to say. Because I've spoken with plenty of ethereal folk. I just,
Are you aware, then, that I am quite literally the definition of an undead?
Yep.
I poured so much time and effort and energy into my magical studies that I was not only able to overcome death, but control it. I can both raise it from the dead and bend it to my will.
And, that's why my, friend from earlier told me to talk with you.
Then you are either extremely brave or extremely stupid.
I've been called both.
watch as he waves a hand over the ground. And a wretched zombie crawls from it.
Well, that's it. I've done it. I've got into cardiac arrest. I better get going.
If you want to be worth my time, worth another conversation, put your hand in its mouth. Brave that, and you may speak to me again.
Guy quickly yanks his good luck charm out from his pocket and kind of turns away for just a quick second.
You owe me.
Shoves it back in his pocket.
You know what? Fine.
It opens its mouth. You see a bit of dust and like bone bits just sort of explode out of it as its jaw, which has not been open in many years, unhinges enough for you to easily stick your hand inside.
Well, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you two.
And Guy sticks his hand in the undead's mouth.
Guy, you have to deal with Malachor agonizingly counting from 30. Roll me a charisma saving throw to see if you can keep the nerve together to keep your hand in this zombie's mouth.
Alright, rolling charisma save. That was an 8, but I'm going to lucky it.
Valid.
That's better. That's a 15.
I will definitely say that 15 is enough. At the end, you are almost worried for a second that the countdown was not for you and was for the zombie to bite. But you are able to remove your hand, as Malachor kind of gives you a little nod to do so. He smiles. Well, half of his face does. That was impressive, Master Guy.
Yeah. You know, I actually didn't think I had it in me.
Neither did I. I am impressed but disappointed that means I will be speaking with you again.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad I have such worthwhile company watching over me.
Understood. I have a meaningless job to return to, so busy yourself, but if you wish to speak with me again. And you watch him basically snap his fingers and a little piece of paper appears. Write that in the fog of a window, and I will appear before you. Do not abuse it, or I will rend you asunder and take great pleasure in using your corpse to pile dung for eternity.
Yeah, dung, all eternity. You got it, Malachor. It was nice getting to talk with you.
The feeling is not mutual. But I will save further inquiries for later. And you watch him float back up into the tower.
Guy kind of slumps a little down on himself in the moment. Probably retrieves the good luck charm from his pocket.
I appreciate you trying to make that as bearable for me as I could have made it. Maybe I'll try someone a little less, rough around the edges next time. But you know, it's a step in the right direction. I've already got Chris, maybe I can get Malachor too.
You hear a little voice from behind you. Got Chris? Repeated in your voice.
Don't do that!
Don't do that!
Guy kind of is swinging the good luck charm above his head like a flail, kind of just pointing around trying to figure out who in particular is mimicking back at him.
It actually takes you looking down as you see a little Kenku is watching you.
Oh, hey! You're that, party game guy from the carnival.
Sploosh!
You need me for something, or?
They put a little finger on their beak, look back and forth, hold a hand out for you to take. Have to play!
Oh, you want me to play the game?
They nod.
You know what, yeah, sure. Why not? I could use something to cheer me up.
Cheer up! Cheer up!
Alright, lead the way, low man.
He takes your hand and he guides you back, and we don't have to roleplay that out, but Sploosh basically saw that you weren't doing too hot and wanted to help you out.
Well, I appreciate that. Both in and out of character.
He is a little guy. If you want to roll a D100, we can see if you win anything.
You know what? Sure, why not? Roll 1D 100. Hold on a second. And that is a 79.
A 79, that's a big prize. You watch as his mouth opens, and you just hear a ding, 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 like someone's ringing a bell. And he reaches behind the, prize bin, and what prize do you get? Phoebe got a dragon. I think Guy gets a big, plushy... goldfish.
Just a big plush goldfish.
It's a giant, goofy goldfish. It's very soft. It's like a round, kind of like a squishable.
Yeah!
It's a big round guy.
No, I have one of those big fuck-off squishables myself.
Yeah, it's got like the big tail too. It was very soft. And he holds it up and he like basketball tosses it your way.
It bonks Guy in the head, but it's soft, so no harm, no foul. Hey, wow! Maybe it is my lucky day after all.
Lucky day, lucky play.
Yeah, wow, not sure what Daeriel was going off about. You're okay, man.
Okay, man. Okay, man. Okay, sploosh.
Yeah, sploosh. Alright, well, thanks for the play. This brightened things up for what could have been a pretty dour afternoon for me.
Bright.
You know,
Guy kind of reaches around through his possessions and yanks out the good luck charm and kind of hangs it around the goldfish.
this is a gift for you. You know, maybe it's a sign of good things to come. My own kind of good luck charm to you.
Of course, the good luck charm does not say anything back out loud, but Guy seems pleased with himself.
We can talk about it later.
Talk later. Oh, there we go. Sploosh just goes, talk later, and waves you off.
Alright, so, right, I request on the window. That, I'll save that for another day. I think that's enough courage for one afternoon.
And Guy, you go off to go relax. Last but not least, Spirit.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Who are you gonna talk to?
Spirit spends basically all day going from person to person, being like, "Hi, do you need help with a thing? Oh, no, oh, that's okay." Just all day going to different people, from Tulio to Alabaster to Passion, just trying to find something to do to be useful, but for some reason, everyone has all of their stuff together. And so by the time that the sun is close to setting, he just finds himself standing kind of awkwardly in the middle of the, performance training grounds, just like, kind of idly playing his drums, just not really sure what to do, with himself in this moment.
And just to confirm, who did you wish to speak with?
Oh god, what is his dang name?
Petri?
Petri, yes.
Yes. You watch on a ball much more colorful than they are than they are. A mostly monochromatic clown approaches you, a painted mask upon their face, and the ball, though it is bright yellow and blue and red, they are dressed exclusively in dark blues and purples. They have then, just as they're about to get close to you, fall off of the ball and flat onto their back, and you can hear a large cracking noise. But they just sort of tumble through it and stand up perfectly in front of you.
I think Spirit stifles a bit of a laugh, and then just jokingly, just like, you're right.
All right, am I all right? Why, it is not but my job to tumble and fall like that all the time, is it not? And as they take another step forward, marbles were on the ground that you had not noticed were scattered before, to which they once again tumble forward, flat upon their head, and then roll up standing again. Now, where did those come from? I wonder. That's strange. Why, at this rate, I'll have tumbled into, and they step on a rake that you also think that they put down there. Ah, that's where I left that.
I promise it's not me this time.
I know. Anyway, why the sour face? This is the Circus of Dreams. You're normally all smiles, my friend.
Well, everyone seems to be busy today.
And you're not?
Apparently I'm not needed.
That's a strong word. Having a day off does not mean that you are not needed for the whole. Who else would play music during my act?
Right. Today I'm not needed, then, I suppose is better wording.
They do... You know when people kind of do the, like, back bend spider crawl? They do that to get close to you, flipping over again to sit next to you.
Spirit just, like, involuntarily just, like, flinches a little bit while they're not looking.
You know, most people enjoy a day off, Spirit.
Yeah, I suppose most people do.
But you are not most people.
Evidently not. I'm not enjoying myself.
And what would make you enjoy yourself, friend?
I suppose that's a difficult question, but it's been a long day. Didn't sleep well, unfortunately. And I, was kind of hoping to have a day of, rest and preparation before I gotta go do some security thing tomorrow. I was just sort of hoping for, another normal day at the circus, I guess, and I don't know.
The head tilts. It's a bit unsettling, the expression of the mask never changing. Would you like it to be a normal day, then?
That'd be nice.
Well then, friend, I have an idea. You're looking to perform. I can see it within you. You're itching to draw a crowd, are you not?
You could say that.
Well, friend, what is stopping you from performing for everyone here?
He sort of takes a second and looks around the sort of clearing of everyone, just, practicing and doing their, usual tasks. I guess nothing. I suppose everyone's busy multitasking, I guess.
Yes, but we finished
But I could.
performances for the day. Why don't you take center stage?
I don't know. I don't know if Alabaster hasn't written me into the shows yet.
There's no shows right now. This is free time. Is it not? He starts doing cartwheels around you in a circle, more so trying to keep themselves active.
I guess you're right. Sure.
And why are you worried about breaking the rules? In my opinion, and they stop in front of you and do another backbend, this time still facing you. I think rules are made to be broken.
Guess you have a point there, and I guess if anyone gets mad at me, I'm likable and charming. I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
One of the most among us, my friend. And they flip their body forward, doing another tumble roll. Now, back facing you. Shall we make our way to the stage, then?
I suppose we shall.
And they begin marching.
I will, follow and play a little marching drum beat as I follow.
Make a performance check as you make it to the empty big top. Let's see if you can draw a crowd spirit.
Oh boy. No, that's a 3 on the die.
I'm gonna say Petri is giving you advantage, because they are actively
Okay.
performing with you.
Thank you, bestie. Not much better, that's a 6.
What's your mod?
Plus 6, so 12.
You get a moderate crowd. Here, I'm gonna... I think a fun way to do this. You know how we did the custom dice rolls before?
Oh, yeah.
I want you to roll me that D40 6 times to see who shows up to
Oh my
watch your
God.
performance.
Okay, hold on.
I
need to get
apologize
both of-
for the hell that this
It's
is going to
okay.
be.
I need to pull up an actual number generator for this. Need... Okay. Are you ready to write them down as I say them?
C.
Okay. First is 3.
3.
26.
26.
37.
37.
That's 3 again. 10.
10.
11.
11.
And 22.
And 22. Alright, so you have the janitor, Old Sweepy, my beloved.
Amazing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mary.
Okay.
Carmillion.
Okay.
Next would be 22. This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Jason.
Okay. So far, all of this makes sense.
23, 24, 25, 26. One that's a bit weird. Zinc.
Interesting.
You think the sound of the drums has been brought over as you see Tulio kind of wheels him in, just like, you want this? You want this? Okay, okay. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and a little kobold, Locke the kobold, is also watching.
Excellent. Bunch of ragtag group. Makes sense.
It's a really weird fucking group.
It's everyone who's not doing anything more important.
For the most part, you know, like, the applause is very limited, save for Mary, who is just always kind of excited for everything. You don't think you've seen that girl unhappy a day in her goddamn life.
Spirit will finish his set and dramatically take a bow.
You notice that, Petri is basically gesturing for you to bow and is, like, hyping you up to the crowd with the heaviest amounts of air quotes.
He will take the moment.
And how was that, my friend?
Quite enjoyable, actually.
Sometimes you need to remember that the Circus of Dreams is not where your heart belongs. You know where it belongs?
I don't know.
And they poke at your chest. Right in there. Perform for yourself sometimes. You'd be surprised at what you can accomplish. Kind of gesturing to the small crowd.
He'll give a sort of slight smile and kind of chuckle to himself, just like, yeah, you're probably right. And then give another, dramatic showman's bow to the audience.
There's, at this point, basically just cheering for Mary, who you think doesn't know that she can stop.
No.
She's very excited.
You're fine, Mary. It's all right.
Oh, am I? I thought you were
Yep.
performing still. You're very good at bowing.
Thank you, Mary.
You're welcome. Are you still coming to the tea party this weekend?
Yes, I'm still coming to the tea party this weekend.
Thank you. Maybe you can
Of
do
course,
that
Mary.
funny little flip trick you did at the party. I think everyone would enjoy it.
Sure, I can absolutely do that.
Yay! And she starts clapping again, to which Old Sweepy just, like, puts his hands on her hands, and then fucking leaves. Fucking damn kids these days with their loud clapping. Back in my day, if you liked what someone was doing, you would just stare at them. Fucking kids.
Thank you, Sweepy.
I wouldn't give him too much credence, friend. He's like that.
I know. I'm honestly surprised he stayed throughout the whole thing.
I think that's a testament to your performing prowess.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, is this the time where I inform you, my friend? And, they wrap an arm around you. That it actually is against the rules to use this stage after hours.
Of course it is.
I got you to break a rule.
I won't tell Alabaster if you don't.
Wasn't planning on it. Work on that rebel spirit, my friend. Own it.
Sure.
I don't know if your heart's in the right place with that, but I'll take it for now. And they cartwheel away.
Excellent. Spirit will quickly take his things and leave.
Just like, I was never here, I was never here.
Mhm.
And unless anyone has any other scenes they would like to do, I think that's a pretty good place to cap it, unless the party, like, I don't know, again, any one-on-one scenes, if anyone had an NPC they wanted to talk to, party wanted to touch base together one more time.
I think I'm good. I don't have any.
Yeah, I'm pretty set.
Yeah.
I think that was a
This is
good
good.
session.
Alrighty. Then that was session, everybody. A bit more laid back. I wasn't expecting combat to go so fast, so we're ending a bit early, but not every session is going to be the full 3 hours. Thank fucking God. Things to keep out for the next couple of weeks. We will have our next Circus of Dreams session on the 17th, sans 1 Midnight Blue. Which is okay. We're still gonna run game. We're still going to start. The party is going to be going into their first dungeon, which is exciting.
Very fun.
Very fun. We're gonna dungeon in these dragons. Don't worry, Midnight. They should not get through the entirety of it in one session, so you will be able to join on the 31st.
Cool.
I do not have any other streams to promote at the moment. As always, we are going to get into the post-show. Hi, VOD frogs. Remember, the post-show and a pre-show are edited out of the VODs, so make sure to catch us every other Wednesday live if you would like to be a part of it. Does anyone have any final words to say to the YouTube audience? I'm gonna say real quick, like and subscribe and comment, please. It does so much to help get us noticed and get people interested in things. So do that. Do that now. Also, I think when I say the word subscribe, the little button should glow. So if you make it this far, let me know if the little button glows when I say subscribe.
I don't think I have anything to promote. I did my promo at the beginning, but thanks for watching, VOD.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. And we're gonna cut that off here. So remember, for the VOD squad, to drink water and take care of yourselves, because you're worth it. Bye-bye.